Jaime, your X day of the week jokes are getting really annoying, and I think there's a reason why your comment was marked as spam. Did the technical difficulties have anything to do with alcohol? Shh. LOL, Jaime. Waking up and smelling the coffee is your favorite phrase. Trust me, that's just one of them. That's right, it's that time of the week. I am Jaime Rivera. This is Pocket Now, and this is the Pocketnow Daily Recap for last week. So on Monday, I asked you if you would be getting an iPhone 6C if it would ever happen, as the rumors are that that iPhone mini that's in the works, it's actually just the revamp of the iPhone 5C. We have 515 comments, out of which Ian says, Apple, why? We want an effing metal iPhone 6S mini. Yeah, and I kind of agree. Not necessarily because of the materials, but mainly because the iPhone 5C was a pretty much rehash of a terrible phone. Then Iteron90 says, insert butthurt Apple fanboy, in parentheses, Galaxy S6 Edge jealous comment here, and yes, you bet that was the way the comments went. And Polygon says, everyone I know has a 5C. And dude, you'd be the first one I know that actually says that. Everybody else hates the phone, mainly because it was really a ripoff for what you were getting. Then on Tuesday, I asked you, what do you think about the new Microsoft Surface, as Microsoft has just launched the Surface 3, and it's a far better tablet than any of its predecessors, and really a good competitor to even the Surface Pro 3 in a way. We have 472 comments, out of which one of them says, I love the Surface 3. It's the best tablet outside the Surface Pro 3, and you are right. If you're looking for a productivity tablet, this is really the way to go. And Insane Kool-Aid says, I would buy it if it's amazing as a drawing tablet, because I would definitely buy one instead of a Cintiq, which costs $1,500, and yes, this is definitely a good alternative. And Flame says, it seems like an interesting concept, but like Microsoft's past Surface models, I won't be buying one. I prefer to keep my tablet and my laptop separate. I use my tablet for entertainment and my laptop for productivity. And yes, I do agree that's a very good way to do it, but I only use this iPad for the daily recap. For everything else, I really have no use for it, so that's probably your usage scenario. Not really the case for many people, and that's probably the reason why tablets are not selling anymore. Then on Wednesday, I asked you if you believe that Apple is capable of selling so many Apple Watch units as back then, analysts were predicting that the company was going to outsell anything. And, well, launch day was at the time of this recording, and yeah, they were right. But back then, we had 323 comments, out of which Michael Jimenez says, Apple fans will buy an Apple broom if they make it official. Apple has had its share of flops, so I don't really agree with that, but I do believe that people will want to give the first one a try at least. Then Hassan Ali says, the first Apple Watch will sell just because it's Apple and people want to look cool among their friends, but after knowing how bad it is, there won't be much buyers for the next year. You have a very good point. Reviewers have really trashed the Apple Watch, and therefore we do believe that that could happen. But then imagine Apple coming later this year with the Apple Watch 2 and fixing everything that the Apple Watch 1 can't do. It's really hard to predict. Then another commenter says, I think the Apple Watch will sell a lot, but I think this product will help Apple lose its credibility. And credibility is what makes Apple Apple. And dude, this is probably the best comment of the week. You're right. I mean, again, reviews are trashing the Apple Watch mainly because it's not really as great as Apple says it is. So yeah, the hype will live up, Apple will sell like crazy, but then when people start using it, that's really the usage scenario that's going to make things difficult. It could be that Apple does lose credibility, and that's where marketing is really a double-edged sword. On Wednesday, I asked you which Galaxy S unit that you get, the S6 Edge or the S6, as S6 Edge users were complaining of swirls on the display and scratches and odd stuff like that. We have 667 comments, out of which Abdul says, is it just me or does the S6 Edge look better than the S6? No, it's not just you. It does look better. I just don't feel that it performs better for the extra cash. Then another commenter says, I bought the 128 gig 6 Edge and I'm scared of the hell when it comes with its scratches. This is effing iPhone 5 issues again. Yeah. People with the iPhone 5 had these problems, but again, we have to confirm, so let us know in the comments whenever it happens. And then Colin says, I'm sure the S6 is a good phone, but once you go Note, you never go back. Can't wait for the Note 5, and dude, I have to agree with you. Ever since I've been using the Galaxy Note lineup since the Note 2, even though I never use the S Pen, I find it hard to go back to the Galaxy. Mainly because, wow, I think its battery life, among other things, and the S6 is not famous for its battery life. And finally, on Friday, I asked you if you buy extended warranties for your gadgets, as we had rumors of Apple Care Plus for the Apple Watch. Again, back then, it wasn't launched at the time of the recording of this video. We have 391 comments, out of which Liam Smith says, "I never bother with extended warranties. I nearly never drop or damage any of my phones or tablets. So what's the point? If it breaks, I'll just get a new one." And dude, you're lucky. I baby my phones like crazy, and I still smashed the Galaxy Nexus and had to pay for it. So you never know. But in the case of Apple, Apple Care Plus offers more benefits than just that. You get it wet, they'll replace your wires, they'll give you an extra year. There are some benefits if you keep the phone for more than a year. Then another commenter says, "I use extended warranties, but I didn't get one thing. If a person pays $10,000 for a gold Apple Watch, then he should get Apple Care for free with 3-year warranties. Why pay again?" Dude, you're right. The Apple Watch is just too overpriced when it comes to the edition. That's just too crazy of a price for a product that's not even fully gold. And I mean, I'm talking about the bracelets, because we do know that the gold alloy for 18 carats is really just to make it more solid, but it's still gold. But yeah, it's just a crazy price. And finally, another commenter says, "But if you keep your phones for over a year, I do recommend an extended warranty of some kind. You may be careful with your phones, but there are things that can happen that are out of your control." You know, extended warranties, and specifically in the case of Apple Care Plus, has been a benefit for me, particularly because I resell my Apple products sometimes. And yeah, for me it's easy to just go into an Apple store and swap my product and pay for the extended warranty price of a swap, which is like $80, and then I sell my product like new. I pretty much sell it new. So there are some benefits. Other people use it for other things, but yeah, I've had cases where my kids drop phones. That's out of my control, and I use the extended warranty. So again, you have a good point. Even if you baby your products, you cannot control what will happen out of an accident of other people. That's it for our Pocketnow Daily Recap. Thank you very much for watching. A couple of tips if you want your comments to be featured. Number 1, keep them short. Number 2, stick to the point. Number 3, try to get some thumbs up. It helps us spot them a lot easier. You can also follow us on social media and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. You can follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I am Jaime Rivera. Thank you very much for watching. We will see you next week.